It's not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. And that is a quote from Sir Edmund Hillary, which I just found out recently was the first gentleman, along with a Nepalese Sherpa, to climb Mount Everest back in 1953. And man, what a spectacular accomplishment to be the first guy or woman to set top of the highest point on Earth. I mean, can you imagine what his his thought process was when he first challenged himself to do that? And then, the preparedness, the what it took, whether it was money or the mental discipline or the physical discipline to get to that where he could stand at the bottom of that mountain, look up and say, that's where I want to go, and then just left foot in front of the other foot and made it happen. You know, that's what this channel is going to be about. It's Mountain Truth speaks to the challenges that happen to us every day and what it takes to have the discipline to take on those challenges. And whether you're successful or you're a failure, uh, you learn from those, and you get up and you do the next challenge the next day. And we're going to talk about why we want to start this channel. Um, we've thought about, maybe we'll talk about the mountains that we've hiked. Um, how we pick those mountains, which ones do we kind of like to go after. The passion of it. We're going to talk about, what we do in terms of being prepared. So, our workout plan, how we eat, the cardio, how we kind of get ourselves mentally and physically ready for a challenge like that. Coming from, Texas at sea level and then going up to 9, 10, all the way up to 14,000 feet. Man, that is a huge, huge adjustment. And so we'll kind of go over that stuff too. Probably the gear that we use, the food that we bring, the kind of schedule that we keep while we, plan our trip and what we do to kind of make that happen. And, you know, go through our mindset, go through how we handle, these challenges. And then on Mountain Truth, there's like that flip side of, okay, so every day when you get up, every day that you're faced with the challenge of whether that's going to work, or the routine, I should say, of going to work, getting up, taking care of your kids, your family, maintaining, yourself, your mental health, your physical health, your state of discipline that you get yourself into every day. Where do you find that motivation? We're going to talk about all of that too, and kind of just keep those things relatable. Um, my friend and I, we both have different life experiences. He grew up on the East Coast. I've grown up here in Texas for the most part of my life, and so he's got experiences. I have experiences. I'm a little bit older than he is. I know that doesn't mean a lot, um, but we'll just talk about just everyday things and cool things that we've accomplished. Maybe some things that we are disappointed that we failed at and that we maybe hope to conquer one day. Um, we love sports, love soccer in particular. We'll probably talk about that. Um, maybe something along the lines of some hobbies that we want to get into. He's a big mountain biker, so I'm sure he can talk all day about bikes and trails that he would like to ride one day. And then, of course, one of us did serve in the military. Maybe we'll talk about some military stuff. You know, maybe future plans. Talk about what it is that's going through our heads about what we want to accomplish in the future with our career, or um, anything as like a side hustle, I guess you could say. And just take it one day at a time, one podcast at a time. Maybe have some family and friends on to kind of give their perspectives of things. We have taken friends and family on hikes as well over the years, to kind of experience those with us and maybe get their take on what they liked and what they didn't like, and what they thought about some of those uh, accomplishments and failures that they've had as well. Just different mindsets on things. Um, but yeah, so again, uh, this in itself is a challenge. This in itself, it's probably taken me a good month and a half just to put out another video or another something related to this channel. And I find it hard every day. Oh, there goes my phone. I find it hard every day just to kind of get into some kind of rhythm that I can live with, and I struggle too. And but anyways, all right. Well, thank you guys for tuning into the channel, and thank you for giving us an opportunity to make a difference in whatever it is, your life or your perspective on your everyday challenges. And then if you guys want to leave some comments about what we should talk about or what your opinion is on something, please most definitely let us know, and we'll point that out on the next video, the next podcast. Okay. All right. Again, thank you for being with us here on the Mountain Truth, and talk to you later.